Hey you! Welcome back to Visenya Sanctuary. When I started playing Coral Island, I would run out of gold by the end of each day. Now I'm earning thousands. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can too. We'll go through the best ways to make gold, whether you're just starting out or have been playing for a while. And I'll share what my personal favorite money-making activities are. Let's start with early game, when every coin counts. In the first season, your gold mostly comes from crops. The best crop for profit you can plant during your first spring season are potatoes. They yield the highest profit of the available crops when you just start out. They take 5 days to grow, and after harvesting, potatoes sell for 75 gold each. When you reach farming level 3, you'll be able to use the mason jar to make pickled potatoes, which sell for 130 gold each. While you're waiting for your crops to grow, checking out the mines and ocean are a good way to get some extra money coming in. You start with bronze ore and kelp, but as you progress in the mines in the ocean, you'll be able to gather the silver, gold and osmium variants, each being worth more money. Fishing is another steady source of income early on. I like to fish when I want a change of pace, and even though it's not the most profitable method, it certainly is a relaxing one. Now that we have covered early game and you got yourself some starting gold, it's time to move on towards the big bucks in the mid-game. Once you can afford animals, invest in chickens and cows first. Eggs and milk sell well on their own, but you'll earn even more by turning them into artisan goods like mayo and cheese. If you can afford to do so, I would highly recommend investing in the auto petter, auto feeder, and auto collector. These three will make your ranching life a lot easier. Now that you have farmed for a while, you should hopefully have reached Farming Mastery 6. So you will be able to process your crops into juices by using the keg and make even more money. A keg can process most harvestable grains, fruits and vegetables. Processing crops is great, as it is a mostly passive activity. Once you get further into the mines, mining opens up a really great income stream. You will want to sell your ores raw because there is basically no point to turn your ore into bars, as the bars aren't worth any more than the raw ore. Once you get your mining mastery up, you'll be able to add buffs to yourself, which makes mining even easier. And once you unlock the ability to enchant your tools, mining for high-end ore will become a breeze. Now that you have played the game for a while, made yourself a good amount of money, and have upgraded your tools, it is time to look at the final few money-making methods for late game. In late game, your profits come from high-value crops and advanced artisan goods. Once you reach town rank D, you can buy strawberries in spring, which can be processed in the keg and then in the aging barrel for maximum profit. It's worth building multiple artisan machines so you can process more items at the same time. Once your town reaches rank B and you are in full, you will be able to do a similar process with cactus, but for more profit. Cactus can be processed into cactus honey using a bee house, and then processed into cactus mead in the aging barrel. Making cactus mead is the highest profit crop process you can do at this moment. Another really good late game gold making method is selling fermented goat cheese wheels. This will require you to own a few goats, process their large milk into cheese wheels using the cheese press, and then putting the cheese wheels into the aging barrel to get fermented goat cheese wheels. The fermented cheese has a base selling price of 2100 gold, but with the ranching mastery perk for increased sales from animal products and an osmium cheese, they sell for a whopping 4830 each. By now, you're probably quite rich. Lastly, I will share my go-to methods out of the ones mentioned before that I use to get a quick influx of gold. One of my favorite ways to make money in Coral Island is mining osmium ore. It is a mid to late game activity, but the payout is incredible. Each chunk sells for a high price, and if you have multiple mining perks and an upgraded pickaxe, you can farm a lot of osmium in a short session. Mining is great because you can take your time, explore the caves a bit, and still see your gold stack grow quickly. Another one of my favorites is diving for kelp. It's peaceful, simple, and kelp sells for a surprisingly good price. I like to switch between mining runs and diving runs to create a good profit stream without it being too repetitive. To me, these are the two most relaxing yet lucrative ways to fill my pockets while actively playing. And that is how I went from scraping by to earning thousands every day in Coral Island. I hope these tips help you fill your pockets and build the farm you've been dreaming of. What is your favorite way to make gold in Coral Island? Drop it in the comments and I will try it out. Thank you for watching, and for now, happy gaming!